So what happened now? So in Rwanda, see, my father had 2 wives. So my mom, she was young one, and then they had a house, a wife. But you see, so in Rwanda again, my father, he came from his own village to become most powerful businessman in Kigali. So everybody moved from different state to live, to make business. See, that's how another powerful mind. He left his village. He was doing their business, and then he came in Kigali city center, and then he does his business from a village, from a poor family, and to become most successful partner. So he married my mom when he was young. So because now, in that time, so legally, they were not married because he has 2 wives. So the first wife is the one who married legally. That's how it used to be in Rwanda. So now, he has money, he get another wife, and then he get children. So the kids growing, we eat like our stepsister, we growing, everything there, it's normal. So now, my mom, the situation was in is, she's not married. And what happened, if anything could have happened to my father, passed away. So what will come? So they could have kicked out my mom and his children. You see, she live in that fear.
Your mom?
Yes. You see, I'm thinking now, so I'm not sure. So because now as I'm growing, I could see back. So it could be because our family friends used to happen like that. See, they have the same condition. Their parents died. When the young family, the wife, straight away, they kicked out and as you to.
But who comes and takes it?
So the old family.
So let's say, for example, if something would have happened to your father, his wife from the village would come and take everything he owns.
Yes, and his kids.
And the kids.
Yes. And then the one who's not, he goes out with kids. No, they kick them out.
Why do you think he didn't marry your mom?
So that's the question we don't know. To be married, a long time to marry to wives, it's normal in Africa if you're so successful. And of course, take advantage. You never know the reason is there.
Wow.
But you see, so that's not the problem. It's why the family, this one, it can hate this one in the same family.
Did you guys have that? Like that side, or was there kind of that tension?
Yeah, but as we're different, because as we were younger, our stepsisters, they were older. But maybe that tension always is going to be there because the parents, the mom, everything's there. So those tensions were there because, as I told you the example, other people we know it's happening. You can't see those kids anymore because the fightings between. You see, that is the worried. That is the worried parents grow up worried. See, but now we growing things there. See that now the things we learn in this mind. If you know your mind there, you know go to worry about children. They go to grow. So that is each parents get scared how I'm going to do things there. How I'm going to worry about things there. See, that is the condition we was in. So it's the same like now. If we came in Australia, so to the time you get the process for visa, it took 2 years. So that period, when you don't have permanent resident, everything there, stress, it's worried. It doesn't matter how money you could be having. You live in Australia, you don't have your status. When you have kids, go to school, there's everything sometimes kids they can't do. It's worried. It's worried make parents they don't sleep. Just to get a visa, just to take a sample things there, it make parents don't sleep. It make parents don't have mind things there.
Hey guys, I know you're enjoying this video, but please take the time, hit the link in the description and sign up to Aloys Rubasha's new screen. You can sign up either monthly or for the year to really invest in yourself, to really cultivate your mindset, cultivate the power of who you truly are. It is all about the knowledge and power that you have with it. And it is the application of the knowledge that is going to take you far in life. This is an investment that is infinite, that has infinite amount of supply, because coming to Aloys Rubasha's teachings, experiencing the Word of God. And what is the Word of God? It's about empowering yourself. That is what we're putting here for you. We're cultivating a community of like-minded individuals, for people who want to grow, for people who want to continue to cultivate that mindset of, I can do anything I put my mind to. I can go out and work on my health, work on my happiness. Nothing outside of me is going to make me happy. I can work on my love and my beauty because I have everything. I am an amazing person. You are too. So hit the link in the description. It's going to take you to sign up for your Uscreen membership today.
See, all those things you go through, experience. But because you live in the world, you live in the fear. You have the paper. But it's good to come. But when you know your mind is changing there, it's only which make you release that pressure. But we live in that pressure, not having the documentation. You get worried. And then you get the document. And then you get the citizen. And you get everything the paper. And then the child said, no, I don't want to do that. See, another war. It doesn't matter who you are, because his mind is telling him to do things there. And that is why it could be anyone. That's why you see pastors, you could preach. The whole, you have followers, people.
But your children.
Yes, because you remember your children, if that is just body, mean nothing. It mean nothing. Yes. The mind is which control everything.
It's so true, because even with our bodies, you know, like our bodies, they're born with, or we're born with the, let's say, the expressions or the DNA and the memories. So our bodies, that we're born with memories from our grandfathers, from our forefathers. We're born with your avatar that you have, it's born with those memories.
Your mom can see you, oh, Eve walk like my dad, Eve have something like that. Yes, that's how it is. Yes, yes. See, that's how God is unique. That the thing is there, and every children is different. See, every child could have those criteria from, the things from great-grandparents. Everything is there. See, that's the power of God has created in me. That is how when you see your child be like that, you know is the power you can't control, which is mind, which is God. What you do, accept it. Accept it politely. Accept it positively until it's going to come, until it's going to do things there. There's nothing wrong with going to be happening. There's nothing. There's a stage you don't want to wish to happening, but that stage end. Because even you, when you go back, you look at your stage, it have been up and down, up and down.
We have our stages out.
Yes. So let the child be what he do things there. It's hard. I know experience. It's hard, but when you know you are God, it doesn't hurt anymore. You embrace it, you accept it, you miss it, you lose it, but you think you are losing it. No, it wasn't meant to be that way. Yes, sometimes you think this is going to be way, it doesn't become way. That's people get angry. That's where you think that. That's when you kick out. Don't kick out your children. Sometimes you spoil bad behavior. Parents, I could say something. You spoil bad behavior to be able to live a positive mood, because it's you. It's you have to look after yourself. That's why I say when you look the airplane, they told you, put your mask for yourself. They don't say put the mask to your child first. No, that is my message, guys. Yes, I know it's true. You can't control it. Just leave it. Leave it. The society is going to control it. The society is going to put it online. That is how it works. Yes, but for you, if you go to worried, you're spoiling yourself. You're spoiling your life. You're spoiling your mind. You have stress you don't want to have. You bring sickness you don't want to have. You bring war within yourself. Free your mind. Leave that, give that freedom to that mind. And it's good to learn from outside. And it's good to learn a good lesson which you got to make him to grow.
It's so true, because it's like I was saying, with the body. We're born with the memories and the features of our forefathers, ancestors. And so maybe when you look at your son, it's my child. You know, why can't I control him, or why can't I influence it? But you can't influence that consciousness that he has, that mind. What you can do is, though, if you're able to, and when I say influence it, you can't control it, but you can influence or guide them in a way where, imagine you teach your child from a young age where they're most susceptible, where they have the most auto-suggestion, because at that age they're learning from the world. Imagine you teach your child that you are a God. Imagine if you teach your child that you are limitless, you are eternal, you have a name, you have this body, but forget about that. The most important thing that you have is what is within. So imagine if we can now teach our children that important message, I think it will really be steadfast for their future.
If you really enjoyed this video, make sure to click here, and I'm sure you're gonna love that one.